Well, it looks like it's recording, so this meeting is recorded, and I will call the meeting to order at, I guess it's 4:35, according to my watch.
Close enough.
I don't know how many of you have the agenda that I sent out.
I've got it.
You've got it. Do you have it, Kevin?
I've got it.
Allison,
I do.
you have it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, anyways, all right. Well, I'll call the meeting to order. We have Allison, we have Vic Van Aken, and we have Kevin Stewart, and we have Quentin Schwartz here, and Bob Ebinger, and Kyra's in Hawaii, so will not be joining us this session. We have the scan items, approve the minutes of last minute December 15th, 2021. We had that. It's pending because the recorder, I guess, didn't work, and we need to look for a new secretary.
Oh, no.
So what I did is I did a rough minutes this afternoon and gave it to the city so they'd have it. But I don't remember who was here last in December. Because Allison, were you here?
I don't think so.
Kevin, were you here?
No, remember, that's why I'm calling them today, because I got stuck on the phone.
Okay, that's right. So I guess it was Kyra, Rick, and me
Yeah.
were here. So we cannot approve those minutes, even though they're not, haven't been really done up correctly. We also have, from way back in September, we delayed that, and I have the minutes from then, and we probably won't remember what they were. Rick Van Aken, Allison, Kevin were here, and myself. So even though we probably looked at them, and I would like to approve them as submitted, I did go over them, and if the board says that's okay, otherwise we'll wait till next month to approve them after we can refresh their memories. What would you like to do?
I
We can
would,
find out, Kurt.
Okay, so Kevin, you said you want to approve,
I would second that.
and Rick's going to second, so all in favor of approving September 22nd's meeting, say aye.
I
Aye. That'd be 3-0. And great. And I'll have these other minutes there. They need to be transcribed. We're on the lookout for a new secretary. There is a possibility someone has applied. We're putting the word out. Does not have to be a city or county employee. As we said in our budget, it pays $25 an hour and approximately 4 hours a month, which is $100 a month. So if you know of anybody to be interested, please submit their names to me, and I'll forward them to talk to them and then forward it to the city commission for approval of that.
No.
Does the city have to approve that? I don't think we do.
I guess you don't have to
No.
approve it. No.
It's your hire.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll have someone on by next meeting.
Just letting us know who it is. I think
Right.
that's all that
Okay.
matters.
Now, I don't think it needs our board approval either. It's just we
No.
just hire somebody.
Right.
Okay.
The expenses approved ahead of time, right?
Right. It's already in the
That's
budget.
already, commission approved that budget.
Right. There's no public comment here, so we'll go right on to the next item, which I would gladly let you know that last night the City Commission approved our annual report, our budget, and the amended facade grant document.
awesome.
So that's now basically on the docks. It'll be published on the website probably by next Monday. But I think we need to figure out a schedule for when we want to put the application out, and the city can announce the applications for our facade grant. My suggestion would be, as soon as it's up next Monday, that we put an announcement out. Do it as soon as possible so people can line up for the summer.
Yeah.
What's the board feel? Hello?
I also feel as soon as possible and as much as possible. So I was interested in, like, I know in a previous meeting it's been said that someone has a list of all the businesses in the downtown district.
Yeah, I got some of that, and we're going to talk about it later. And you can
Okay,
add whoever else you want. Kevin, did you hear all that?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I think we're all good.
Yeah, so that's very good news. For the other thing I'll say about the the budget, I had a conversation with the city manager about an hour ago, and the budget that we approved, and then the city council approved, actually goes into effect in July, because they're on a fiscal year.
Right.
So there's money left over from last fiscal year, and I will have that figures for you, what was rolled over or what is left over after the expenses we're having, and then we can add that to our budget that we submitted to the county, because we have a rollover, money rolls over. So I have that information next time. It's a little confusing when you have a calendar year of events and you have a fiscal year, but we do have money left over to pay for everything that was last year that wasn't paid for yet up till June, and we'll have extra money left over. And all we need to do is if we have grant applications come in before July that would need money before July, which probably not, because it's a payback. So people have to do the work and then come to us. So we probably won't have any payback until after the new fiscal year starts, which would be July 1st. So I think everything's okay, but it was a little confusing, and I'm glad I sorted it out with the city manager.
I'm glad you did too.
Yeah. Moving along here, as far as where the outreach would be, at our last meeting we said the Livingston Enterprise, the Chamber of Commerce, the downtown building owners, which Patricia Grabo said that she would give it out to all those. She has all those names.
Yeah, her association.
Her association.
And then what about the LBID?
And then we have the BID.
Yeah.
And I guess that if I'd have with Chris, it would be BID, LI, it would be all of those.
Right, yeah.
And then it was suggested that we contact the Realtors Association. I think what's important to do with the realtors is so they know there's a grant application, and also let them remind them that they do have to have approval for any exterior work that's done on their buildings.
Exactly, yeah. The more you put out there, yeah, the better, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anybody have any other ideas? I told the city manager I'd give him a list after our meeting today
A list of.
where we would like the ads would be, besides where the city would normally do. I mean, if it goes in the legals in the paper, people don't read that. I mean, we really need, as you said, Allison, at the last meeting, the outreach needs to be broader. So if anybody has any ideas, please let me know now, or you can email me or call me with suggestions as you think
Sure.
of them.
I was thinking with that list from Patricia, if we divide it up or we divide it by block and we make ourselves responsible to try and reach out directly to the businesses. And then if they don't answer the phone or answer the door, for example, have a printout to be able to give to leave for them, announcing it, and try and get like that one-on-one outreach.
We can do that, but I think she has a list. She could email it out, and those people that didn't respond, we might be able to contact.
Great, okay.
Might be easier to have her do the original outreach.
Sure, yeah.
through
I
email.
think it takes multiple times to get people
Right.
to follow through.
But at least
Exactly.
the outreach will go out, because I don't think the builders, owners got the message last time.
Sure, that sounds great.
How's that sound with you, Kevin?
Sounds good.
Okay. We do have several grant possibilities that have talked to me in the last year or so. And of course, we didn't have our budget or the facade grant out yet. So I'll mention them briefly to you.
Okay.
The American Legion did a whole facade improvement on what was probably one of the ugliest buildings in town. Most of that donations were free. They were donated. So I told them that when we had the grant thing, anything that they could justify was their expense for the facade, they could apply for a grant. Wheatgrass has applied, sent the information out, did not do a formal application, which I will ask her to do, because she needs some work done on the bricks and the facade of their building. It needs to be fixed up. So I'll get back to her and say, fill out an application. Another thing that came to my attention, and I talked to the city manager about, is an application from Jennifer Magic to help fund it would be the Livingston 10-year downtown plan. They want to do a downtown plan, and they have money given to them by the city and Park County Environmental Council, and they need some additional monies. What she has is more than we have, but I will talk to her about a possible 2-year payment and see what she can come up with, and have her come in and talk to us about that at our next meeting.
Okay.
The Stockman Bar.
That sounds great.
Pardon?
I just said that sounds great.
Yeah. The Stockman Bar, they had come to me wanting some pictures. I gave them pictures, and I will get in contact with them, see where they are, and tell them the application is available on the internet. And then Jeff Reed, one of the owners of the Thompson Block, I talked to him yesterday, and they have some work that they would like to have done, and he wanted to know the procedures. So I'll tell him, that he can now apply and see if he wants to come and see us next month. But those are the ones that I know are pending. I'm sure we'll get more. As we know, the budget for that is $150,000, and it's a first come, first served basis. But I think we need to consider that needs to last us for a while. There is money left over, a rollover from last year, which I'll have those figures for you next month.
But that's not a ton of money.
It's not a ton more. No, actually, we used all of it. We gave $60,000 to for the Second Street project, the old Penny's building.
Oh, yeah.
And that was pretty much all the money we
That's
had.
pretty much the budget, yeah.
So there's no rollover as far as that. So we really will have $150,000 coming in July 1st to play with. So in any case, that's what I have here for today's schedule. Do any other commissioners have any comments you'd like to make as far as anything else that's not on the agenda you'd like to say? Is our meeting time okay? I know that Kevin, you have to come over the pass, and I know Allison, you said you'll be back in town. But is 4:30 still okay? Is that a good time?
Yeah, that works.
It's up to everyone else. I can make it work. The job I'm doing back in town it ends at 5:30. It's an after-school program, but it's only once a month I can get a sub. So
Okay. It's the reason we did it at 4:30 originally was that people, property owners and people that are shop owners, it gives them the end of the day to close down, maybe a half hour early, be able to come in. We could go later if you wanted to, or stay at 4:30. I'm open to suggestions, and we can discuss it next meeting, or if you want to discuss it right now, we can make a decision.
We should see how late this room is available.
Right.
On Wednesday.
Oh, that is a problem sometimes. There's meetings
Because
after us.
Right, that I don't know, but we should check.
Yeah, I should check to make sure when the room's available if we're doing it at a different
Because
time.
we usually use the West room, or
Right.
East room.
So
Yeah.
can we put that off
But-
until next month?
Yeah, we can
Sure.
put it off. This time works well for me because I'm just amazed at how many organizations are meeting at 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's
Yeah.
just one right after another now.
Well, when I
And
joined
so-
city commission, they started the meetings at 6:30, and before that it was like 7.
When I was
And
on,
the meetings are going till 1 o'clock in the morning. I
Well,
go, let's start at 5:30, please.
when I was on the board in the early 2000s, we started at 7 o'clock, and
Yeah.
if we got out by 11, we were lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
There's a million
it
things.
is easier.
So-
I think our meetings will be a little longer than they have been because we'll have
You got
applicants.
stuff to do, yeah.
And the applicants will get the information out to you all previous to the meeting. But I think being at the meetings is really important because I'd have no way of projecting their applications. And you'd have to have them in front of you, and having discussions with people, I think, is really much easier on a face-to-face basis as opposed to a call-in. We could probably try to do a Zoom, but I don't think that really works very well either.
Seems like that'd be really difficult for
Yeah.
them to.
But then we
show
have to
us their
share, we
material.
have to do.
Yeah,
and
it's hard to present, you know.
So
least-
I would suggest that we meet face-to-face unless Omicron doubles or whatever, and we can't.
You need Zeta.
Yeah. Omicron, Michigan, that was the fraternity in Michigan, which I thought was very funny. But, so in any case, anybody have anything else? Any other public comments? I mean, there's no public comments, only commission comments.
No?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Allison, anything else?
It sounds great. I'm really excited for the next round of outreach and getting the grants going.
So am I.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if you have my email address. You probably do, but it's Buffalo Jump Pictures, all little cases, all one word. Buffalo Jump Pictures at gmail.com. So anything you need to contact me, it's fine to do individual contacts. We cannot make decisions over the internet because that defies the open sunshine laws.
Okay.
Okay, well, since there's no public, and do you have anything else, Quentin, you'd like to say?
No, I'm excited to be back on the board. I'm looking forward to this. I enjoyed my time on it before and look forward to moving things along.
Great. Okay, otherwise I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Kevin, you okay with that? All in favor, say aye.
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 Bye.
We are adjourned at 4:50.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you all for being so conscientious and getting and being able to accommodate the phone use of the phones.
I have another Zoom meeting.
No, thank you for allowing it. Yeah.
All right.
I'll see you guys next month.
Okay. I hope we'll be able to see Kevin too, but if not, I'll have this the conference phone number out to everybody so we can all be on the same line.
Yeah. That'd be
Awesome.
Okay. Well,
Have a great.
take care.
See you
You guys be safe and drive safely and have a nice month.
Thank you. You too, Bob. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye bye.
Do we have a time for the next meeting?
4:30. It'll be the regular time on the third Wednesday.
Third Wednesday.
You still there,
Put it in my
Kevin?
calendar.
You still there, Kevin?
It should be the
No.
same date.